Welcome to MeMindY-Official YouTube channel. In addition to revealing the most recent chapter in the Yellowstone timeline, which occurs over a century before the incidents from the original television drama 1923, has also featured a number of graphic sequences. It has reminded us that Duttons had to suffer a lot before reaching the current 2023 events. Their ancestors fought their worst enemies to acquire and maintain the large ranchers. It is true that in a small amount of time, Season 1 had become our constant favorite. Would you want to see more of it? And we want producers to extend for the second season. If you also have these questions, keep watching the video till the end. Hey, before we do this together, subscribe and press the bell icon. Will there be a season 2 of 1923? The Yellowstone movie world is still growing, according to Taylor Sheridan. What started as a single show chronicling the dramas of the contemporary Dutton family on their Montana ranch has since spawned on numerous spin-offs, including season 2 of the prequel series 1923 starring Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford, which follows a previous generation of Duttons as they established their roots in the America West. 1923, which examines the early 20th century when epidemics, unprecedented drought, and the end of prohibition all of affect the Mountain West, and the Duttons, who those call at home, will return for another part. Paramount Plus said ahead of the last 3 installments in season 1 a release date has not yet been made public. It's uncertain when Sheridan's timetable will free him to be working on the Duttons of 1923's upcoming episodes, considering the number of projects he presently has on the go, which vary from Netflix originals like Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa King, and Lioness to certain other Yellowstone-related programs like 4/6. It looks like Harrison Ford has declared his intention to return. Ford discussed his production schedule in February interview with The Hollywood Reporter. He seems to affirm that he and his character Jacob will return for season 2, which is sure to thrill fans. Ford noted in reference to both his work on 1923 and the Apple TV Plus series Shrinking that appeared in 1923 followed suit incredibly rapidly with both of them. I accepted the position on the assumption that the project creators would provide me with a strong script. 1923 was a lot more work than I'd anticipated, but I wholeheartedly believe it was worth it. Amigo to work on both for another season. Ford's comeback hasn't been formally confirmed, but a statement provides the first indication of who we might expect to see during the show's upcoming episode. Together with Ford and Mirren, other actors who appeared in season 1 were Brandon Sklenar, Darren Mann, Michelle Randolph, James Badgedale, Marley Shelton, Brian Garocti, Amina Eves, Jerome Flynn, and Julia Schleffer. There is a good chance that a few of those performers will reappear for an upcoming season, although nothing's been announced just yet. And considering that this season has already witnessed the death of a number of characters, there is much more room for conjecture. The Yellowstone prequel series, will there be more? 2 other shows for the Yellowstone world are currently being discussed by the show's creator. The 1940s would be the setting for one show, and the 60s for the other, each series centered on the Duttons' interactions with historical events as they manage their ranch. Another project, Banner Cretin played by Jerome Flynn, Jack Dutton played by Darren Mann, Zane Davis played by Brian Garocti, Anna Rainwater played by Mina Eves, the list Stratford of Michelle Randolph, Donald Whitfield is played by Timothy Dalton. To stay updated, subscribe and press the bell icon. Also like and share our